What's up, guys, and welcome back to the GT2 A-Spec Mod. It's been quite a few weeks since I've recorded, and this morning I woke up and I had the itch to record. So yeah, and it's a good thing too, because in this episode it's the highly anticipated Like the Wind endurance race. So before we actually get started with the endurance race, I've got a few contenders for this. But I think I already know what I'm going to use, but I'll show you guys what I've listed here. Alright guys, so we are on the machine test, the full machine test, which is basically like a whole lap around test course. So if we go onto the records, you can see these are what we're gonna, one of these we're gonna go with, basically. So I tested a few cars out on test course. So I did the full machine test on each one, and this is the top speed for each car. So we need probably one of the top 4 or 5. So we've got the Drag 180 SX, which is at the top. Then we've got the Drag R33 GTR, which is second. Then R390 Road Car, which is third. I'll get onto that one in a second. The Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak, of course, but that's actually not top 3, so which is interesting enough. I thought I was going to be quite high up, but anyway. And then with slightly less top speed, we've got the TVR Speed 12, and then the Ford GT40. I thought this would be quite high, but I mean, I guess in comparison to like a normal road car, I guess it is. 235 miles an hour top speed is nothing to be, you know, it's not something to like dismiss. But anyway, and then we've got the Cultus Pikes Peak, which is the slower Pikes Peak car, and then the Viper GTSR. I added this because I thought because basically this car is the fastest in the first Gran Turismo, so I was like, okay, we'll at least test out the top speed in this game. And to be fair, for a race car, it is actually quite it's quite quick. 228 is not bad. But anyway, so I don't think we'll be going with the 2 drag cars, if I'm honest, because it's only for. I mean, these aren't good around corners, so I need something with a mixture of top speed and cornering abilities. So, and when you go around test course with the drag cars, you have to sort of like, you can't go flat out basically around test course constantly. So I think the top 2 cars we won't be using, and I think same with the TVR Speed 12 because it's too unstable, unfortunately. The Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak is a contender. The Ford GT40 I think is a bit too slow for this. I reckon there's going to be some high performing cars here. So yeah, and the Cultus Pikes Peak and the Viper GTSR. So from the top, from 6th and 6th, 7th, and 8th, we won't be using them. The bottom 3 cars. Now I think we're going to be using the R390 GT1 Road Car, which is 3rd currently. So basically, I tuned this car up to about. You can tune this car up to 830 horsepower. Thereabouts, which is insane. I didn't know you could do that, and I was sort of researching what cars to use for this, and I was like, you know what, let's try, because we won this in a previous event, and we were like, you know what, let's try this out. Let's actually tune this up, because I knew you could tune it up, but I didn't realise you could tune it up, you know, that high. So yeah, it's currently running at 830 horsepower. The Ford GT40 is running at about 650, which is really quick, but again, it's probably not quick enough for this. So I think it is pretty much between the R390 GT1 Road Car and the Pikes Peak Escudo. And I think we're going to go for the R390 because it is an extra 10 horsepower. It is an extra 10 miles an hour ahead of the Escudo, so I think that's the car we can use, and I believe I did test this out a little bit, and I believe it is more stable than all the other, well, than the Speed 12 and the GT40 and all the other cars. The Scudo is probably more stable because it just has like unlimited grip, but because it's a rally car. But anyway, that's what we're going to use. Alright guys, so after all that rambling from me, we're in the garage. So let's scroll down to, there we go, the R390 GT1 road car. You can actually unlock the 98 road car, which I can't remember where, but you definitely can. But anyway, 833 horsepower, and we've got max weight reduction. This thing is a beast, and honestly, this is definitely a car we can use. So I think we're going to use this. So let's get into it real quick. I actually want to check something before we start this. I want to check the tyre situation. So I'm going to check what tyres we've got on this, because I think we've got racing tyres. I don't know if I put any tyres on. It seemed to corner quite well, so I think we do have tyres on this. Like proper tyres. Okay. Ah, so racing hards. Okay, so we might have to go with that, you know. We could try racing hards. I'm just wondering if it's going to be what the other opponents will be using. Like, will they have super soft tyres? Will they have hard tyres? Will they have medium soft? I don't know. We'll give it a go. So I guess we're trying out racing hards. So let's give it a go. All right. So endurance race. So we've done I did all these off screen, which was good. Got a ton of money from it. Here we go. The only one that we haven't done yet. Like the wind. Here we go. So it's only 40,000 credits for this, but it's 40 laps around test course. I'll have to double check, but I think it is the same as the one on GT Gran Turismo 3. But yeah. All right. Let's do this. I'm actually excited to see what opponents are going to be. I'm going to be up against. I'm hoping they're going to be good ones. So they probably will be quite challenging. So yeah. Anyway, let's go. I don't know if it's a rolling start, but I'm holding my thumb on the button. Ah, yeah, it is a rolling start. Okay, good. Look at this. Okay, we've got an XJ220. Oh, we've got the drag car. Okay, this is actually good for us. Alright, so we've got decent cars there. There's a Vector there as well. I don't know what car that is. It's the A-Spec car we haven't seen. Oh yeah, we are miles ahead already. Okay, I think we're good. I was worried actually, because I think one of the Pikes Peak cars, the A-Spec, was it Tacoma Pikes Peak? I think that does. I think there's a chance of that appearing in this, and I was wondering if that was going to appear, but we seem to be in the clear. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at the speed. I think we're good now for 38 laps. All right. Now we can chill. Yeah, see what I mean? It's more stable than a lot of these cars. I did like a test around here, and obviously both Pikes Peak cars are very stable in this, and the drag cars are just like, I don't know, they're just way too slow in the corners, like these two corners. You can't really, because I'm maxed out right now. Thumb is pressed on the button right now. But yeah, I could have probably gotten away with the GT40 actually. With this, you know, with this set of opponents. But anyway, all right, lap 3 out of 40, and we're okay. We've done a decent AI roll already. I thought it was going to be a lot more challenging, but oh, I had to brake there, or lift off a little bit. But it doesn't matter because we are well ahead. Right. I'm interested to see what that Vector is at the end of this, like the that yellow car. It's not the GT2 or the M12 GT2. It's something else. I think it's that SR8 or whatever that we saw in the in like the first episode when I was showcasing everything. But I wonder why that's in this, unless it has like mad top speed. You know what they should have introduced actually? They should have really added the mega speed, like the mega speed races from Gran Turismo 1. That would actually be sick. Because I used to just constantly, like, spoilers, I think I'm going to be playing that next anyway, but as a, you know, the next playthrough, but I used to constantly, like, play that race, just because I just love the idea of just being against, like, high, max-tuned cars that are just tuned for speed. I don't know. But I wish they added it to this game, because that would have been super fun. Oh god, the suspension is going crazy. Alright, we're on lap 5. An eighth of this already. Yeah, we're almost lapping I think, is that the Vector there? Almost lapping it. Oh, that is slow. I wonder what the top speed is. Probably like 190 or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, I could have definitely used the GT4. I probably could have used any of the cars listed, to be honest. I prepared too much for this, but to be fair, I didn't know what was going to be racing. What is that car there? I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool, whatever that is. Oh, is that the 767? I think that's the one that, the Mazda 767B that that was showcased. That I saw a clip on YouTube. It was sort of spoilers to me a little bit, but it was only like a couple of cars that I got spoiled on, but that was one of them, and it looks really cool. Shame that the 787B wasn't present. Okay, these guys are decently quick. I went 265 there, Jesus. That's quick. Yeah, the XJ220 has mad speed. Crazy. Alright, we've done we've lapped everyone. R390, what am I going to call this video? R390 domination? I don't know. Yeah, I'll just call it like the wind, because that's what it is. I'm not going to like call it a weird, you know. I'm not going to call it any different. You know, like all my thumbnails, like all my videos, I give like you know, I give a different title each time. Like the Evo is back, or something like, or like Camaro domination or something. I think with this video I'll just stick with what the endurance race is called, because it's the last race, pretty much the last official big race before the manufacturer events. This thing just flies, man. Honestly. What's that, lap 10? Almost on lap 10. Yeah. And we're still on green. This also doesn't seem to wear on tyres very much, which is good. It means I might not even. I might only have to pit once, I think. If I can last until lap 20, or over lap 20, then that'll be good. I'm going to save the replay actually for the thumbnail, but yeah. I do like this course, even though it's a very simple course. Alright, we're almost lapping the Vector once again, for a second time. It can't be more than 200 miles an hour is top speed. Crazy. Alright, got a bit of a slipstream there. How fast can I go? 258. Alright. So I think the top speed's about 267 or like 270 or something. So, because I did go 265 as my quickest. Ah, shit. But remember, that's the pits. If my tyres even, I don't know, get to that point, I think they're okay so far. This drag car's gonna actually keep up with me. No? Okay, the drag car didn't even keep up. Just, alright. Oh, we are flying, as I've said before. Right, and actually take a drink of my zesty beverage on the next straight, because I can't do it whilst I'm in the corners. It'd be insane if I could. I probably could have time to do that. Got time to make mistakes in this, since I'm like 2 laps ahead now. Alright, cut, right. There we go. Oh, you probably like full throttle this around each of the corner. This is definitely the perfect car for this. I think even against the oh shit. Oh yeah, there we go. Almost maximum. 266 there. Wow. Yeah, I think against the Toyota Tacoma Pikes Peak, which is I think is an opponent on here. I'll probably end up winning. But I think any other vehicle I'll probably struggle on that list against that car. Alright. I'm actually gonna, I think off screen I'll do this, but all of the cars listed, I think I'm gonna try each one. And see if all of them can win. I think it's possible that 90% of them can win. I think that Viper GTSR might struggle because of the top speed's like 228. So that might struggle against like, you know, you'd have to roll for good opponents, but yeah. I think the GT40 would win. I think the both of the Pikes Peak cars will probably win. The Cultist might be a bit slower, but the drag cars would probably end up winning. But these corners, these 2 corners, I don't know. They have to lift off a lot. That might be close, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, 200 is his top speed. Wow. Okay. I think it's the Vector SR-V8 or something. What that car's called. I don't know. I think that's what it's called. Alright. Lap 15. Easy. Over a third of the way. Almost halfway, actually. Alright, tyres are going from light green to light yellow to, like, still green on them, so I think we've got at least another 50, probably maybe 15 more laps until we pit. I don't actually know if these opponents pit. You know, I'm assuming they do. Should have been 100 laps of this. No, that's an endurance. Alright, here we go. Ooh, 270 there. So maybe 273 for the max speed? I don't know. Maybe. Come on. Two 6.4. Whoa. Pretty much lapped these guys like 3 times now. Alright, cool. This thing is literally on rails. I know I've said this for a couple of cars, but this is literally on rails. The grip levels are insane. It's like a cheat code almost, if you get this car. What's this game thinking? Just giving the user 800 horsepower to play with. Like, God, didn't even need that much power in this. I think 600 would be fine, or even 400 as like a maximum. I'm glad there is 800, but okay. Right, another drink time. Max throttle. Max throttle. I had to lift there. Okay. I'll let him slipstream me. See how far he gets. Okay, I think. To be fair, that's decent though. It's about 245, I think, is max. Not bad, you know. Jackie XJ 220, pretty good. Alright. One more straight to go, and then we're half done. We're halfway there. Both right tyres are on yellows now. So I think maybe another 10 laps on these tyres? I don't know. Right. Well, there's no point pitting for the sake of pitting, so I'll just let these, like, see how far these go. I'll try and see if they can go the whole distance, but I doubt it. Like 20 laps from now, I don't think so. Maybe like 15 at most. But we'll see. We can like, we have leniency. We have like enough time. Got like fucking 4 laps. 4 laps of time. Wow, best lap, 266 miles an hour, yeah, there we go. I think I was on par with the 180SX top speed. Speaking of, there's a drag car there. It's the R33 there. It was the same car, doesn't matter. Alright. Oh! What's looks like the drag car's pitting. Lap 22. I could probably pit in like 10 laps. I'm glad I'm recording again. It has been probably like over 3 weeks since I've recorded, and it's because the last video was that I recorded was the me completing all the dirt events, and that took about, I think that raw footage I split up into 3 sections, and I think it was like 1.5 hours for the first section, and then 45 minutes for the second section, and then 15 minutes for the third section. So in total it was like well over 2 hours. But I condensed it down to 1 hour 45-ish. Well, 1 hour 44 precisely, but yeah. I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a break from this. And I edited that, and I was like, you know what, give it another week, and then, yeah, blasting the rest of these videos out, including this one. The next one will be all the manufacturer events, and then it'll be a video regarding a certain glitch, which I think people who have played the A-Spec mod will know about it, because I think there has been a video made on it, but I wanted to make a video myself anyway, explaining like why it's there, how insane it is, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, whoa. All these cars are together now. Okay, you know what, that drag car has more speed than that. Like, come on, what's going on there? Anyway, there's that video. There's these 3 videos, and then that's it. That's it. I think that will. I think that's going to be it. And then I'll move on to 2 Let's Plays, which I'll tease. Well, I'll tease one of them. It's Gran Turismo 1. We're basically going backwards. Well. Anyway, it's Gran Turismo 1 because I've not played that game on this channel, and I thought it'd be cool to relive that game again. And then after that it'll be, well, in terms of Gran Turismo series, it'll be Gran Turismo 3, of course. Might do that on emulator rather than PS2, even though I've got my PS2 right next to me. And then the second playthrough, because I'm going to do 2 playthroughs at the same time, I've not decided. You guys... I set up a poll, and you guys decided that Gran Turismo 1 was going to be, well, was the most, you know, the most liked and the most favourite, everyone's favourite. But some people also vote for Hit and Run as well, Simpsons Hit and Run, which I had on the poll, and I think I might do that, but not. It won't be the next playthrough. I'm thinking of doing like a, because I put 2 Pokemon ones on there, because Pokemon was a major part of my childhood, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to put 2 Pokemon games there, and they're both going to be challenge runs. First one is like just a normal randomizer Nuzlocke of like Gold, Silver, Crystal from like early 2000s. In fact, late 90s. It's Game Boy Color. And then the other one was a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald, Blazing Emerald, which I think the story is different, slightly different, and I don't know if there's a challenge run built in to the game, but I might try that out. But I think that won't be next. I think what I'm going to do is try out the Pokemon Gold. There we go. I'll try out the Pokemon Gold randomizer Nuzlocke for the next one. So it'll most likely be Gran Turismo 1 and then Pokemon either Gold or Crystal or whatever. That sort of era of Pokemon game. So yeah, those are the 2 playthroughs I'm thinking of. So that's gonna be next. It might be a couple of weeks before I, you know, release those games, because I need to like get everything set up, record, and then edit, and then thumbnail. So yeah, and I'm a busy man, so might not be a video for a couple of weeks, but other than that, yeah, it's been a good ride. This. It's been very interesting to see. I've really enjoyed recording this actually. The amount of new cars that are present in this is insane. And I might even do, in fact, I might even do a separate video later down the line as well. Because I know there's the version 1.1 that's released, which has a few... Okay. Has a few extra cars present, including one of my favourite cars of all time. So I might make a video on that. But that means making another save file, I think, because it's a new update. I'll say new. It's a newer update than this version, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. Anyway, that was a nice chat. 10 laps to go. And we're not even on orange tyres. We're almost on orange, but it's still dark yellow. I think in maybe 5 laps time, I'll pit. I think the Racing Hards was a good choice. Because obviously, if I'd have picked Super Softs, then they would have had to pit many laps ago. Okay, they're just constantly fighting. Alright, I'm slowing down a little bit in the corners, so yeah, that's an indication that my tyre wear's gone to pot. Oh, 24 minutes, okay. Imagine if this was like full of like low-powered cars. It'd last forever. This, like 100 horsepower and below cars. That would be insane. Be here for hours. Luckily, that's not the case. Let's see, what are we on? 32. Should we try and get to 35? I don't think this will last another 8 laps. Probably if I conserve my tyres a bit better, but I'm not gonna bother doing that. I'm just gonna maybe this lap actually. I don't know. Alright. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely lifting off a bit more. I'll give it one more lap. Probably should have pitted there, but let's give it one more lap. I'll pit end of 33. Okay, I can still turn full throttle, but it's... Right. Let's hit this lap. Gives me time to have a drink. Have a sip of energy drink when I'm in the pits. So when that car's here we go. Well, this car's getting some energy. I'm gonna get some energy as well. There we go. There we go. This is so quick. It's already at 200. Let's actually see what. Let's see what its top speed is actually. This vector. I'm gonna like. There we go. 217. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I do the same with each car. So whatever car this is in front, it might be the XJ 220. We'll see. Or that 767B maybe. Who knows? Oh yeah, the grip is just there. Right, here we go. That was more than 240 miles an hour than this top speed. Okay. Just intrigued to know what the top speed of each car is, because I'm such a nerd. Right. Come on, 4 laps to go. What's next? What's next in my path? We're up to the 30-minute mark now. Alright, so this is the XJ220. Okay. Right, let's actually go behind it and see. Is it the XJ? Can't see. Oh, it is, yeah. Right, I'm going to stay behind it. Oh god. Let me see how fast this actually goes. There we go. Ooh, over 250 there. Maybe I should have picked that as a car to use. Although I don't think you can tune that up. I don't know. Alright. Who's next? Well, it's the BMW. It's the BMW F1 car, isn't it? F1 GTR. McLaren F1 GTR, I mean. Not BMW. I think it technically is a BMW McLaren in the GT4. Anyway, and the drag car, obviously. I think I don't even need to know how fast that is, because I know it's like 260 something. Metallica in the background, amazing. Alright, pretty much 2 laps to go. Well, 1 more after this. Right, ignore the drag car. Alright, let's see how fast you are. There we go. Oh, he's got another gear. Okay. So that's potentially like same. That's potentially around the same as me then. Just had another gear there. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we're good. There was a driver error there. Easy. Right, this gives me time to drink. Last lap time. I think I've talked a lot throughout the whole of this, which I didn't expect to do. guess since it is an endurance, it gives me time to chat to you guys about what I'm thinking about, and what the next project is and series. Oh God. Okay. There we go. Last corner. Big corner. Oh yeah. Well, that was just a complete domination, wasn't it? 5 laps. Okay. So we got the NWB Mazda 767B, I thought it was. And then the SRV8, yeah, I thought it was as well. Alright. That was a great race. I mean, it wasn't much of a challenge, but I enjoyed it. I know there's probably a lot of variety in the opponents as well. Alright. It's good to include that vector as well, like, all these A-Spec cars. Alright. Very nice. There we go. First place. Nice, big 40k there. Very nice. Do we actually win a... Ooh, we do. I wonder what it could be. Alright, so there you guys have it. So that was the Like the Wind endurance race. Before we end the episode, let's see what we've won. Yep. Thought so. 767B. Wow, that thing is at 686 horsepower. That thing is insane. So this was before the 787B, obviously. So 2 years prior. I didn't know this thing existed. I think it has the same rotary engine as the 787B. You know what? Before we end this episode, we're going to test it out. We're actually going to test it out on the... We're actually going to do a machine test. We're going to test it out on test course. See what it's like. Sounds good. Sounds good for a PS1 mod. Okay. Seems alright, you know. Oh God. Yeah, this is very unstable. It seems quite unstable. Let's see how fast this actually gets. Doesn't seem like it goes very fast in terms of like a straight line speed. I mean, it is doing over 200 miles an hour, so I guess it, yes it is, but... Alright. Very nice. Very nice. So guys, that was the Like the Wind endurance race. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, we will be taking on all of the manufacturer events, so it might be a long video like the dirt events video, but anyway, this will be the last video in terms of like racing events to do in this game. All that's really left to do is get all golds on the license tests, but I don't know if I want to record that, if I'm honest. So, in terms of everything else, I think we're done. Oh, we don't actually have the S license, but I don't think that really matters. For 100% completion, I guess it does, but it doesn't really matter in this case. Alright, anyway. For this episode, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe as well. Yeah. See you guys in the next video. Peace.